Hi. On this series of my experiences moving to Spain, let's talk about the driver's license. I've been driving for over 30 years, and yet when I moved to Spain, I was not allowed to just exchange my driver's license for the Spanish driver's license. And why is that? It's because each state does their own thing. There's not a uniform guideline for a driver's license. And so, no, Spain doesn't allow that. They would have to have agreement with all 50 states. So it's just a no. So when you move here, you're allowed to drive with your driver's license for the first 90 days, which is the regular visa, tourist visa time frame. But after that, you need to get the Spanish driver's license. There's going to be people who say, no, if you have an international permit or whatever, you have up to 6 months. Nah. I had a conversation with the police. It was something unrelated to that. And I mentioned this to him and I said, oh, I still have like a month to get going on my driver's license before I can no longer drive. And he's like, no, let me see your driver's license. And he saw it and he's like, you have 90 days. 90 days, not 6 months. And I freaked out and he said, just finish what you're doing, go home, and don't drive until you have a Spanish driver's license. So people might tell you, no, it's 6 months, but why risk it? It's really 3 months. So I look up an autoescuela. Here's another thing. In the US, you can have your parents teach you how to drive. You can have a friend teach you how to drive. You know, it's very lax on this subject. Here, everybody has to go through driving school. Everybody. And you cannot get a driver's license before the age of 18. That's the youngest that you can get out a driver's license is when you turn 18. And everyone needs to go through driving school. The cost of the license, I paid 700 euros, which is pretty average. It could be more. Maybe you can find it for less. I wasn't able to find it for less, but maybe, I don't know. But it was 700. And they have different types of driver's license. They have just your regular driver's license. But if you drive automatic, you need to get a driver's license for automatic transmission. They teach you parts of the cars, the laws, and it's very, very, very complete. When they got me the material to study for my written test, it was in Spanish, of course, but the terminology, even though I speak Spanish, we use different terms for pretty much everything. And I got so confused. So I went back to the driving school and said, can you give this to me in English? Because I think it'll be more, easy to understand. They gave it to me in English. It's British English. No. I went back the next day. No, never mind. Give it to me in Spanish. I need to learn all these terms anyway, so I'll take it in Spanish. And I heard so many people saying, oh, it's designed for you to fail the first time. And everybody always fail the first time. I passed the first time. And then I started the driving lessons. I took 10 lessons. Usually they recommend between 30 and 40 lessons. But because I've been driving for so long, they said 10 should be fine. So I did the 10 lessons in July, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, leather seats, no air conditioning. Good times. Not. It was hell. But I did it and I passed the first time. Now here I have a few infractions that some may be similar in the US than they are here, but some Not so much. So get a calculator out and tell me how much would you have to pay in fines for these things, okay? So if you're refueling your car and your cell phone is on, that's 80 euros. If you're arguing with someone while you're driving, 80 euros. If you kiss your companion while driving, is 80 euros. If you make obscene gestures while driving, is 80 euros. If you have stickers or signs or something in your car that may impede your visibility, 80 euros fine. If you bite your nails, 80 euros. Now, more heavier punishments. If you don't have your lights on, according to the situation or time of day, that's 200 euros. If you get out of the car without the reflective vest, that's 200 euros. And here, let me pause and explain. Every car has, you need to have your little kit, and you're going to have mandatory by law a vest. If your car breaks down and you need to get out of the car, you need to put this on before getting out of the car. Otherwise, it's a 200 euro fine. Also, they used to have the triangles to alert other people that your car broke down. Now we have this, and it has like a GPS device inside, and you turn it on and you put it on top. That way you're visible and people know your car broke down. After you get your driver's license for the first year, you need to drive with this in the back so that everyone know that you're a learner, that you're a learner. I drove with this for a year. Something that I've never seen, and I drove in Puerto Rico and the United States, and I had never seen this. And when I was taking my driving lessons, the instructor said, it's like that everywhere in the world. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's what I call the double traffic light. We have a traffic light here, and then there's another one in the corner. So once this one is green, if you're going to turn there, you have to wait for that other traffic light to turn green. Am I crazy? Have you seen that before? Let me know in the comments. If you're refueling with the radio on, that's 200 euro fine. If you throw trash out of your window, 200 euro fine. If you're reading the newspaper, you're eating, you're drinking, or putting on makeup while the traffic light is on red, it's still a 200 euro fine. If you park on a restrictive area, handicap area, or on the sand in the beach, that's 200 euro fine. Or if you drive with the ITV, expired ITV would be the registration or inspection, the little, we still have that sticker, right? Yeah, the registration, right? The sticker on the windshield that has a date. That's registration, right? Okay, well, if that's expired, 200 euro fine. This is how the Spanish driver's license look like. And what else am I missing? I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but if you think I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. If you calculated how many fines you would have gotten, let me know in the comments. Or if you have questions, let me know in the comments. Are these similar to where you live? Are they different? How does that feel? How does that make you feel? They won't accept your driver's license. You need to go through the whole process. Let me know in the comments. Share this video with other people that you think might find it interested. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing and it helps me a lot if you do. All right? Thank you for escaping with me. See you next time.